Oscar Piastri has won a very uneventful sprint in Qatar. A weak race on track, but one with major consequences for the championship fight. Let's break everything down. Before the sprint even began, 4 drivers were forced to start from the pit lane after making changes during parc fermé. According to the FIA documents, Lewis Hamilton, suspension adjustments; Pierre Gasly, suspension adjustments; Franco Colapinto, suspension changes; Lance Stroll, suspension, diffuser work, and power unit parameters. With all of them starting from the back, the grid was reshuffled immediately. Better now than in Sunday's main race, of course. Before the sprint, Pirelli issued a serious warning. Because of the gravel dumped onto the racing line in several corners, combined with the naturally high lateral loads of the Qatar circuit, cuts were found on multiple tires after qualifying. As a result, Pirelli limited every tire compound, soft, medium, hard, to 25 laps maximum, warned that red flags could be used for track cleaning, confirmed the risk of punctures and structural cuts. This weekend is extremely unusual. Teams cannot run long stints, and tire management will dictate the entire Grand Prix. And now, the sprint itself. It was terrible. Possibly one of the weakest sprints in years. The only meaningful action happened on the first lap, when Verstappen gained 2 free positions after mistakes from Alonso and Tsunoda. From that moment onward, no overtakes in the top 4. Very few battles. Almost no changes in position, just a flat, static, lifeless race. One of the few highlights became another example of how broken the FIA overtaking rules are. Here's what happened. Lawson dives alongside and attacks. Leclerc defends aggressively and pushes Lawson off the track. Lawson hangs on through the gravel and still completes the overtake. Even so, he is forced to give the position back. He overtook a much slower car even while off track on gravel, but still needed to return the place. This is the kind of absurd rule drivers like Sainz, Russell, and even Verstappen have criticized. F1's modern slot car racing regulations, as many call it, continue to ruin good battles. Ferrari's sprint was, in the words of Sky Sports' commentary team, miserable. And that is not an exaggeration. The car was unstable. Leclerc went off track multiple times. Zero competitiveness. No overtaking ability. Hamilton's season continues to collapse. No podiums. Worst season of his career. Risk of finishing outside the top 6 in the championship. Antonelli likely overtaking him in points. Ferrari looks like a driver graveyard. Engineers leaving the team are succeeding elsewhere, and the team continues sinking year after year. While the sprint was weak, the result matters. Oscar Piastri dominated the race from start to finish. No threats, no pressure. A calm, controlled victory. Norris couldn't catch Russell, but also wasn't threatened by Verstappen. The result helps Piastri. Cuts 2 points into Norris's advantage. Can potentially cut another 7 points in the main race. Keeps the fight alive, heading into Abu Dhabi. Meanwhile, Verstappen's weekend remains complicated. Still suffering from bouncing. Red Bull forced to change setup again. More problems inside the team. For McLaren, the sprint was good, but the race itself, forgettable. Several drivers reported tire vibrations after very few laps, another sign that Qatar may bring major tire issues on Sunday. Pirelli's warnings appear real and serious. What did you think? Was Qatar's sprint the most boring of the season? Can Piastri still turn this into a real title fight? And will Ferrari survive this nightmare until 2026? Tell me your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss tomorrow's race breakdown.